Hello everyone, I'm Elpoon, and today we'll be taking a look at some of the awesomely unique weapons found in Borderlands 2. No two weapons are alike in the world of Pandora, so I'm sure we will come across some pretty strange tools of destruction. Here is your weapon of the day. Let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3. Today we will be taking a look at the analytical plasma caster. As you can tell just by looking at this gun, it's a very unique looking weapon. As we can see here in the front, you can actually see what looks like a plasma torch that actually shoots out and catches your ammunition or your rounds that you fire on fire and coats them with the flame damage. So you can tell this is a really good weapon in terms of damage wise for being an SMG early here in the early stages of the game. It has great accuracy, a good fire rate, and a fairly decent reload speed. One of the perks to this gun is it's got a very large magazine size and very good damage burn a second. Probably the only downside that I've seen with this weapon is that it does consume 2 ammo per shot, but the magazine is large enough and this weapon is powerful enough that you hardly even notice those effects at all. And as you can see, once again, taking a look at the gun, it's a fairly, it's a really good looking weapon. It has a scope on it, a fairly unique scope, and it is actually a purple class weapon made by Hyperion. And if you look at the bottom perks there, you get negative 33% weapon recoil reduction. It's of course highly effective versus flesh like all the flame weapons are. And as you fire the weapon more, it actually becomes more and more accurate. And actually looking at this weapon, this looks like something that actually came out of Ratchet and Clank if you've ever played them games. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this gun firsthand. Alright guys, as you can see, we're here at target practice, and we have a nice little minion there willingly ready to be shot at. So you can look down the scope here. It's got a really different scope, and you can see it's got quite a bit of weapon sway. And as you shoot, it kind of bounces around, but the more you shoot, the more it slows down, the more accurate it is. You notice how it's not even moving there at the end. So let's do it again. We get to the end there, and it's like not even moving, and that's all the ammo we have today. But as you can see, it's got a fairly decent reload speed, and you can just look at all the burn damage it does. You got 17s and stuff thrown in there. So it's a very good weapon. Just a normal beatdown. It doesn't have any special beatdown capabilities. You're still using the axe if you're a soldier or anything. But now that we've actually looked at the weapon here firsthand, let's go ahead and go out and field test it. Alright, we find ourselves here in the Bloodshot Stronghold, so let's go ahead and test out this mighty weapon. Get a chance to show it against flesh here. You can see how quickly it mows down that nomad. The flame damage is, it's incredible in this gun. You can tell the accuracy is pretty good. The Crazy Marauder is going to go ahead and we'll let him burn for a while. You can see the burn damage that it does. You can essentially, take down anywhere from 3 to 4 enemies in one clip. Let's see, there's one right there. Especially more effective if they have flesh, there's maybe 2. There's 2 right there, especially if you hit critical shots. This weapon has a really good critical hit chance. Go out here. There's 3. Yep, I might be able to knock down 4 enemies here with 1. If I can hit them. You can see here, like I said, around 3 or 4 enemies. And you can actually see that it does get, the accuracy does actually really increase when you shoot it more. It actually straightens out quite a bit. Let's test it on this guy here. So you can see how accurate the gun is. Could just be my ammo. Towards the end there, yeah, it really straightens out. It's kind of a hard gun to get down off the start because once it starts out, it's got a lot of kick on it. But once you get them first couple of shots out of the way, it really does straighten out. You can see this thing is just a beast of a weapon. Firing from the hip is not very good because them first couple of shots really can screw you up. And it's another good gun to have on hand if you actually do go down like this. A couple of shots on a guy and you're right back up. Like I said, overall, it's probably the best gun that I found so far to this point in the game. I've been using it since level 11 now, and it still just mows people down. It's my fallback right now. It's the first SMG that I've really used. So that's kind of the field test, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you tune in again tomorrow for episode 4. Thank you for watching.